Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests. Perhaps a few billion times a Christmas message has been preached in the church since the dawn of Christianity. But this morning I would like to focus on two aspects of the Christmas message. One is ordinary and other is sharing our life. Looking at our lectionary reading and knowing the story of Christmas, it was all ordinary. It was an ordinary day, ordinary people, an ordinary silent night, an ordinary couple, an ordinary place, ordinary shepherds. And yet it was very special. And one might ask question, was it really ordinary? And if it was special, what made it very special? And it was God's purpose, God's hand in this whole event that made it special. And this morning, we may be feeling a bit ordinary as well. I was reading, I was responding to somebody's post on Facebook who said Happy Christmas, and somebody responded to it that it was not a very happy year, so how we can have Happy Christmas? Perhaps somebody lost their loved one. Maybe somebody was feeling ordinary in their life or in the place where they are at the moment, or working and living with ordinary people, or the same ordinary routine of everyday life. Life's rhythms and patterns had been changed during the year because of the COVID. So many people, they haven't been able to go to work, haven't been able to see their loved ones. And even at Christmas, many won't be able to see. Many will be celebrating Christmas in the same ordinary house, same ordinary room, with same technology, talking to their loved ones, and some may not be able to talk to their loved ones. But I want to remind you that if your Christmas is ordinary this year, if you feel your life or where you are at life or the people, it's all ordinary, don't worry, because first Christmas was very ordinary too. There were not many gifts, there were not many parties, there was not even a proper hospital or house for the Son of God to be born. And this brings us to our next point. That Son of God, Jesus Christ, could have been born as a son of a king, because he would have been able to achieve his purpose in a better way or much faster. But he decided to be born as an ordinary human being, so he could identify with our humanity. He lived an ordinary life. By profession, he was a carpenter. He was born in the house of a carpenter. Therefore, he understands our struggles, our ordinaries, our everyday life, our griefs, our emotions. He can relate with them. He can understand them. Either it's loss of a loved one, or it's It's the grief of not having or being able to see a loved one, or it's loss of a job, being made redundant. Whatever it is that we face in our human life, Jesus experienced it during his earthly ministry. He saw it. He lived an ordinary life. So he understands it and he can relate with it. But at this Christmas, I would like to encourage us as we celebrate the birth of Christ. Let's celebrate our lives as well, the ordinary things that we have and we face and we go through. Let's celebrate them as well and glorify God through them. And God will fulfill His purpose in it and will make it very special. The way at first Christmas, all the ordinary things, they were made very special because God's purpose was being fulfilled in that. I wish you a very happy and purpose-filled Christmas.